Hey there, Drawyah here, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator, and welcome back to Fenix Airbus A320, today in easyJet colours, flying from here in Milan, Malpensa to London Luton Airport. Flight time today, duration just under 2 hours, so got a little bit of a trip ahead of us today, but overall should be quite a good little trip. Aircraft I'm very familiar with now, so get ourselves set up and practice ourselves for a march today. Welcome Future, how are you doing? Channel, welcome to the chats. So, let's say, flying from land to London today, just under 2 hours total flight duration. Tomorrow, try and fly the 737-600 again, so probably fly, say, Scandinavian Airlines or even WestJet or something else. I'll do an Air Algeria flight at some point soon as well, but we did fly to Tunisia, neighbouring country, so try and mix things up a little bit location-wise before we get back to the airlines that still essentially run the still operate 736. So, batteries on, cell power sets, nav systems on, or set to a line, going to activate cross display and disarm the emergency lights, strobes automatic, nav lights position 2, fuel pumps leave off for now to get the aircraft set up, and that shall do. Not too bad for Truthy, not too bad how doing. Welcome channel, welcome to the chats. Right, initialization, some of our routing to depart from Lima, India, Mike, Charlie, arriving at Echo, Golf, Golf, Whiskey. Our database, Lima, India, Mike, Charlie, to Echo, Golf, Golf, Whiskey. I hope it's in database, because I'm over in airports. There we go. Flight number call sign, so we're flying as easyJet Europe today, so our call sign is actually Alpine, not Easy. So Echo, Juliet Uniform, for easyJet Europe, and that would be 51 Lima X-ray. We shall align IRS, that'll take a couple minutes to go. Cost next 8, we're cruising altitude today at flight level 380, 38,000 feet. Right, that, next page. 0 fuel center of gravity, our 0 fuel weight is 57.76, 57.8. Now center of gravity, we'll be able to do that from the load sheet. Actually, while we're here, we'll load passengers at the same time, so import our flight from SimBrief. Milan to London, 1930 departure time Zulu, 135 arrival time Zulu, that's fine. Right, that's in balance. That'll be everything imported from SimBrief. It's 134, that's our pilot, that's our fuel, that's fine. Loads the aircrafts in, we'll do fast on in a second. Yeah, back, let's do the same in the background. So, Milan to London, U2 2286, 38,000 cruise, 1 hour and 13 o'clock. Departure in approximately 23 minutes. Airbus A320 with 134 passengers, and not a fullest flight ever. Still quite a few seats available. No boarding music, we have got an easy safety briefing which we'll use. Yes to snacks, no to meals, custom cards not required, and flight numbers will continue. As we now both start boarding on the packs and the aircrafts. And it does that, head to departure performance, and we'll bring up our load sheets. And not too bad now for today, not too bad. So I'm working this evening, so streaming in the morning. 29.1 to gravity. It's Pride in Brighton today, so expecting the trains to be extra busy today. It should be quite interesting. So expecting quite a good day today, so hopefully we can go to out of the ordinary. Right, block fuel today 6.9. 6.9 actually, we'll call it 7. Well, that's our fuel now loaded. On this side, go to Atsu, AOC. Go to receive messages, and there we go, on the load sheets. Head you back to the flight plan page. Cool, routines next, starting off with Ulster. AOSTA. In Ulster, then fly uniform Mike 729 up. And that takes us to Molas. And uniform Tango 423. To Charlie Lima Mike. Uniform Mike 733. and that goes to Banva, and that there, up and quickly. It's not a very long one today, just a few different waypoints. Departing runway 35 right on the outside 5 whiskey. Interestingly enough, it's a direct approach onto runway 25, so I'm going to double check that on the chart so I might get myself a chance to look at those. But, so interesting that we don't have the star given us away. Yep, Premier League starts today, it's the first day of Premier League, so get myself ready for that. Biggest Everton we play on the opening day. Yeah, Chelsea Everton today, 5:30 kick-off. Get myself up and running for that. Saturday when it comes to tomorrow, flight to Leeds on a run aircraft catching sunset flights, which will get a kind of that's from Butol. Very, very nice. If you watched my Jet 2 video to Skiathos, I did just that with the sunsets. Caught that on the way out, which was really, really good. So, yeah, enjoy flight, dude. Enjoy last night on holiday. It's better watching me. Go out, go do stuff, enjoy yourself. We've got a lot more to explore than the Drawyah stream in your bedroom. Yeah, do enjoy it, dude. And have a good flight tomorrow. Right, Alster 5. Interestingly enough, I don't actually have. Runway 35 right. And a departure that doesn't exist. Cool. Let's see if I can find an alternative. Yes, even the sim doesn't actually recognise it. Except that's there you go, that's it. Departure runway 35 right. That takes us on a northerly departure, I believe.
I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight. As you find it, please certificate your large carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you.
Two seconds just to departure out. So yeah, 35 right, northerly departure, that's fine. I can live with that.
If the overhead bin is full after you put your carry-on inside of it, please close the bin as a courtesy to other passengers.
Yeah, if not,
Once all your
give it
items
to
are
me.
put away, please clear the aisle and sit down in your seat to allow other passengers to find their seats as well. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please
So it gives me Dogu, Farah, IBC, and then it gives you a whole bunch of Malpensa departures.
If you are not able or prefer not to perform these actions, please notify the
Do I have a 6 here? So departure for rights, leave myself and fly the airport. Do I have that as a departure? Because that does work for me. Essentially, what we need to do at Milan, due to the fact that the Alps sit right on the end of the runway's 35 side, we need to kind of depart. Let me show you on Volanta, which I haven't opened yet, just to give you an idea of what we need to get doing. But essentially, we need to. It's a circle to depart because the fact that the Alps are right in front of us, and therefore we need to have the space to kind of avoid them on the way around. So if I switch over to satellite mode, there we go. Airports, Alps. So we need to depart, avoid the Alps, gain altitude, and then fly out on our path. If that 6 Sierra is available, we'll have to use that. 6 Lima, 6 Sierra. I thought it was a 6 Lima. 6 Lima, straight departure, bank to the right. Is that an offset departure? Okay. Where's 6 Lima? 6 Lima looks light up. So, 6 Lima, transition's going to be. Okay, there's the 4 options. We've got top 9x, Ned 9x, Larg 9x, or Alps 9x. Sorry, like Alps 5x. As long as you kind of end up, sorry, 603. just lines yet? Yes, it has. I think the airplane quite knows where it's at yet. Here we go. Yeah, so parts. Make the right hand bank, overfly the airport. Clear continuity, which just flies in a straight line towards that out of the waypoint.
We're ready to go when you are.
So clear its continuity.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard.
That works, okay.
Will be roughly 1 hour.
Inside that, that's our departure
Now that the
set.
cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and safe. Fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all traces
Jet bridge, I need that.
factor in a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew secure doors for departure.
Right, so our routing set, departure set, and to our performance. I'm going to do our takeoff performance for departure today. A bit of planning on the flight plan, but we're almost there. Almost ready to get going. Going to repeat passengers. Also greet end in a minute, but first of all, to the airplane finish off. So, flaps for departure, be 147, V1, 147 rotate, 150 V2, engine is correct, thrust reduction at 1750, 1750, so I actually won that, let's get more power on the initial climb out, flaps 2 departure, I guess, flaps 2, stroke, down 0.1. So flaps and trim set. Flex temp 67, and that's our departure calculated. So we need to adjust the trim now to down at 0.1. Do that from the flight controls page here. No, it's not. It's from the. I'll do it from the wheel for now, and then when we do our flight control checks, we're going to do a double check on there as well. So that. Alright. It's moving. Well, it's responding. Right, so let's flight plan. Route is set, everything's set. As far as I'm concerned, we're good to go. No T today, so go straight to altitude today, 8,000 cruise. And let's double check for ATC. The answer is no. There is ATC currently over in Padova today, so the northeast of Italy, but sadly, yeah, it's apart from Unicom, which is fine. So I'll set up our auto Unicom quickly. Grab our stands number. So 506. Taxi to runways will require us to taxi down. So pitch back onto the kilo. So kilos cross 5 onto whiskey. And we'll go back to, yeah, so kilo 5 whiskey. Across the end of the runway, we won't go this long way around, we don't need that. In fact, you probably can go here. Tell you what, that's fine. So Foxtrots, across the Foxtrots, down Charlie, holding at Charlie Alpha. Nice. Charlie, holding at Charlie Alpha. Runway 35. Right. Our SID, now custom SID, we're using the Milan Malpensa 6 Lima. That's just good to go. Cool. Last thing we need to do is greet the passengers, and then let's get out of here. So, Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this easyJet flight 2248 from Milan, Malpensa to London, Luton. Flight on today, 1 hour and 30 minutes, just in flight stage for any aircraft departure. Should be airborne very, very soon. Quick look at the weather for you. On our departure today, not too much in the way of clouds, just a bit of wind and turbulence as we fly the Alps, but that's the usual for this part. As we approach destination to Luton, right now reporting no clouds at 17 degrees centigrade. But we'll give you an update on the weather as we get close to our destination. I'd like you to sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight with us today. Thank you. I did not set the engine ATC correctly. Look. No? Engine ATC 1750. That should be correct. Yeah, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750. That's good. Ah, that one. Missed that one, sorry. You're right. Yeah, engine out ATC, sorry. Sorry about that. No, you're alright. Very observant to you guys. Right, we get the performance page. Aircraft fuels, get the APU starting. And they have been actually kind enough that despite factor on Unicom, they have given us, what was it? About 10 seconds ago I saw they had given us ATIS. Yeah, so if you go to the airport on the map, you can click on Malpensa, see ATIS 120.025. So despite fact there's no active ATC here right now, someone, probably the controller here, still give us ATIS we can tune into and listen. So let's have a listen, shall we? 120.025. One thing I like about this new ATIS system is that, going back to the Unicom, the whole weather system is still there for us. We'll be able to listen and tune in and be able to get what we need for our departure. Except on this occasion, there is no ATIS. How about Linate? Does Linate have a ATIS at the moment you possibly tune into? On 9250. No, it's just duff frequency, fair enough. Okay, no, it's in the departure today. Look at the local airport information then. That's Malpensa. So it's 82.14, QNH 1015. Winds are 3003 knots. So the northern departure today. Alright, it's 1015. Sets, and sets. Received a company message. We'll get that cleared out. It's probably just a load sheet. To AOC. Receive messages. Load sheet, accepts and return. Would you recommend sending Max Max plane? No, I would not. Mac design team, stroke, Water White Max. I've never been too keen on that project. A lot of unknowns about it. A lot of unknowns I'm not so keen on. Who's that coughing coming from? It's not. I've turned off the coughing and sneezing from it's must be the packs or the aeroplane. Right, AP available. AP bleed on. Give us interactive systems. Connection to power. Pre-plan ourselves a pushback. And let's get out of it, shall we?
Cockpit to ground.
Right, so beacon lights on to let ground crews out ready for our engine startup. Announce on Unicom that we are pushing back from standards 506. Let's get out of it, shall we? Nope, you don't need Zyber for level up 738. They're both separate aeroplanes. How to get the auto Unicom module? It's part of the latest updates to IVAO's Metal. IVAO client, sorry. So you've got IVAO altitude, the latest version, is 1.11, yeah, 1.11.0 alpha. You now get Unicom, which you can tune into and listen to the weather information for. So it's a new feature, came out quite recently.
Bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed. The parking brakes are set. You may lift. Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
Yes, the PMG 737-800 should only be a few weeks away now from MSFS.
Cleared for start and push.
Very excited for that. Once it comes out, I'll never find anything else again.
Please release parking brake.
Parking brake released.
Parking brakes are released. Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence. It will
Let's
start
get out of
in
it, shall we?
sequence.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to wait for us to cross the red line here. Beyond that, we'll be able to start up the engines of the A320.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft. A safety card is in your seat pocket showing the exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and brace position that you must adopt if you hear brace.
So I want the cabin, Dan. The whole point of having the cabin is that it's a cabin. You feel like you're in the aeroplane.
One in the middle, and two at the
That's
front of the cabin.
engine 2 starts.
Floor lighting will guide you to an exit. Please be aware that your nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, leave all cabin baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times.
Alright, so far so good.
If the
First
air
temperature
supply
heating up.
fails, masks will drop
Monitoring
from
that, get into the reds.
the mask towards you to start the oxygen. But the mask
You've got to remember on our pushback, on our flight checks, got to put the flaps down to position 2 for takeoff.
side to adjust.
Flaps 2 departure.
Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take the life jacket from under your seat.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Tapes around your waist.
Parking brake
Parking
sets.
brake set.
Click together.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
To adjust.
All of a sudden,
Ground. You may
every single
disconnect.
airport ground vehicle in the airport is looking down some taxiways me the moment I do my pushback.
Land aside. Have a good flight.
Engine 2 is available, engine 1
Position waiting for the
start.
visual. Thank you and goodbye.
We also carry flotation aids for children. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened.
Whoops.
A pleasant
Into
flight
an accident.
with easyJet.
Completed, thank you cabin crew. Engine 1 starting. As soon as that's done, we can do a quick check of the flight controls. Announce our intentions to the taxi, and then get ourselves out of it. Got another 3 minutes to expect departure time, so we're going to be a little bit behind up on the way out, but not too far. Taxi at Malpensa is not the longest in the world. Right, engine, come on, stabilise the engine for me. Any second now, please. And there we go. Engines available. Ignition off. Overhead panel. APU bleed off. Master switch off. Head to Unicom. Now it's on to taxi. Check our controls, starting off with the elevators, the ailerons, the rudder, and the spoilers. Looks good. Flaps down position 2. Just parking brake. Set the takeoff brakes to max. We need to wait a few seconds for that truck to move. There we go. As soon as he moves, the make way for the runway. Thank you, Hazard. Glad you found tutorials handy. Do enjoy Microsoft Flight Sim. That's the reason she was up there for. Hey, the guys under basics. Bring into the sim. Get a bit higher. The whole entire world to explore in Flight Sim. So yeah, do enjoy it, dude. And if you need any help, or if you have tutorials, maybe just give me a shout. What runway is it? No, it's a former runway. We went into a taxiway. Yeah, they're going to taxi down Mike. Yeah, it's long and straight. As I can imagine, this used to be a runway once upon a time, converted to taxiway as the airport slowly expanded and grew over the years. Signs on. No smoking, is it? That's not on yet. Because it is. No smoking, not set. Spoilers are armed. And take conflict test set. Take conflict test normal.
Ready to go.
We are good to go then. Cabin crew. How many liveries are the 700 variants? Comes with at least 15-20 of them in the PMDG official library. And there are several more that come with the freeware downloads as well, so several liveries. Certainly those that operate the aircraft in real life right now will have their deliveries within the sim. I already explained the Central Access issue to you like 30 seconds ago when you asked it the first time. If you didn't listen, go back and listen to it again. Welcome back, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to chat, how do you say, dude? Taste like also one, probably important to have. I'm going to make a right onto Charlie. Bought separately then. As PMG said from the very beginning, if you want the PMG 7 variants, they're all bought separately in the marketplace or the store. Still wait for market release, that I'm sure will come at some point soon. But for now, all available in the PMDG store. Welcome Jason, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chat, how you doing today, dude? Full price Dan, yes. Again, something PMG explained before they even released the aircraft. Price will be the same as 700, so was it 75, 80? How much was the 700 again? I was like, maybe the price like $70, I think it was, something like that. So full price is $74. Its initial resale down to $699. So maybe, yeah, looking around $70, $75 for this airplane. Cabin crew, please take your seats for departure. Alright, transponder on. Thank you there to Jason for the £2. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Hi mate, nice channel. Cheers Jason, thank you very much. You're a superstar. Right. Chrono 1, and let's get ourselves into takeoff. So it's 40. Engines 1-2 stable. Manflex 67, SRS runway, all thrust blue, and thrust the sets. 60 knots. 80 knots. 300s. We'll be past the V1, so we have to take off regardless. V1 rotates. That's right, gear up. Reduced to climb position. Start to right and bank to the right because there's a lot of arch path outs. Is that a warning everyone has? Is it? Fair enough. I'm gonna get up on Belfast Airports. I'll certainly have a look at it. I have been to Belfast Airports. Aldergrove or City? I presume Aldergrove coming to the upcoming one. And master caution, apparently my side stick static calibration doesn't feel too off. Feels alright to me at the moment, but let's have a look at it when I get from the ground. Going to Tools Pilot, costs now approach 5,000. The aeroplane take charge. Resets the ground spoilers. Laps 1. Laps up. Again, change PC soon. Your PC is explaining on it. How do you download it without paying it again? If you got the unlock key, the license key, then you should just use that. This license key is used for one system at a time, but one system that you're using at a time. So it's your key. Use it whenever you're using it, basically. So now patch path out, passing it through 7,700. Just to our right hand side, now I've got the city of Milan itself coming into view. Off.
Not form a line to the left.
It's a lovely system, man. I've been here 2-3 times now. Ooh, just realised Droplex. You watch these streams, don't you, dudes? We're flying overhead right now on my departure. Very nice. Somewhere down there, I'm on the ground. Yeah, so I've been to Milan city centre once. I've been to the city of Bergamo once, which is like to the north. Both places in Milan, very, very good to walk around, easy to walk around, very, very touristy, good stuff to see during a day trip. Bergamo went up to the hills of the Alps, so on my trip to Finland in 2019, because I was going to Malpensa to my final destination, I thought instead of going to Helsinki and change for a train, it would be easier to fly from London to Milan, and then Milan connection flight up to Malpensa. So about 7-8 hours in the night. So the joke is, when I got to Finland, is that I spent all day travelling to them, had breakfast in the UK, lunch in the hills of the Alps, and dinner out in Finland. I know, rubbish dry joke, but and that is Europe jokes. There you go. Very good, dude. Very good. Yeah. So yeah, if you get a chance to visit Bergamo itself, definitely get the funicular. There's a funicular takes you up to the hills of the Alps. Nice little cafe up there as well. A bit costly, but nice little food. And then after that, I also actually had a spaghetti carbonara, one of the hotel restaurants, out of the touristy bits, kind of more towards the local bits of Linate. Sorry, of Bergamo. I went to Bergamo. Sorry. Oh, cheers, if England. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, dudes. Wasn't through 16,000. Cool, thank you very much, dudes. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Have you ever visited the city in Milan? Yes, I have, Marco. So the first time I went to Milan was the city. The second time was to go to Bergamo. Yeah, went to the city centre. Went to the open square cathedral in the middle of it. I never remember the name of that cathedral. Was it San Marcos? Something like that? San Marcos? What's it called? Duomo, that's it, sorry, the Piazza del Duomo. That's the one in Milan. So yeah, been out there, been to San Siro, of course, and went and looked around the stadium. So yeah, I have done the touristy things of Milan as well. Also, it's a lovely pizza bakery restaurant kind of on the south side of the Piazza, which the top's at. It's very, very nice. I've never been Turin, Daniel. Never been Turin. See, I'd love to visit one day. So I know that's well, that is city pretty much on the hill of the Alps. Also, quite a few things in Turin I want to go see as well. Sorry, my throat's really backed up. I'll grab some water in a second. Yeah, and in Turin they've got both the National Museum of Automobiles, which is a very good Formula 1 museum for Ferrari as well, and also they might have one of the best Egyptian museums in Europe as well. So, two things to go see in Turin: the Automobile Museum and the F1 Museum. I might go in a few weeks just because I've got a few days of out coming up. So let me have a look at. Yeah, let me have a look right now at prices for a day trip to Turin. Where am I going? I'm going to go on. Say 15th or 16th of this month. Right, London, Turin. August, so Monday 15th, just one day. 58 quid. See, out of, and then yeah, that's gonna happen. Out of summer, that would have been maybe 15 quid one way that you could return. Let's have a look at Plan B. Right, all on airports. All Birmingham airports, and I can also fly out of actually Manchester as well to Turin. Yeah, it's all in the red. It's all costly in some holidays. Chief's giving me a bus so far. Got a flight I can take, stop over in Rome. That's with ITA. Is this return? Oh, this is not even return. The boy has. That would be a horrible one. So one way flight, £150. No thanks. There you go, right there you go. 47, that's what I was looking at earlier. Give me some return flight prices less than maybe 60 quid. Nope, just ain't cheap. There you go. So my cheapest option is to fly Ryanair, basically. Ryanair Stansted to Trino, and then Trino back to Stansted Ryanair. £89. If I were to fly exactly the same flights. See, that's it's too much at the moment. It's too much. I think I'll just have to wait for some months to end and then consider making the next big adventure. Yeah, Turin City I do want to visit at some point. A few things I want to go out there for. Easy public transport network to navigate with. 2 museums are my main 2 focus points. Easy to be done in a day trip as well. Score predictions for today. I'd say 2-0 Chelsea, 2-1 Chelsea, but we'll beat Everton. Probably score 2. Question is, will we concede 1 or will we keep a clean sheet on the opening day? But I'd say we'll definitely win by. We'll definitely win with 2 goals in our name. But will Everton score? I don't know. So I'd say 2-0 Chelsea or 2-1 Chelsea. So Everton, they could be well, they could have a really good game, they could have a really bad game. Very 50-50 team. The pre-season's been quite bouncy, so time will tell with that one. Time will certainly tell. I'm going to get myself a glass of water. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Back in 2 minutes. absolutely adore flying over the Alps. I do it several times a year. It's never, ever boring sights. To the point, actually, last year, I said, I've been over the Alps so many times, seen it so many times from above, but I actually want to go to the Alps and stand there for real. And that's why my trip to Switzerland. Okay, my trip to Zurich, that is, yeah. And up to Schur and Rossa, to train up. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. Really, really recommended. Le Mortensen. Currently Brisbane waiting for flight home. Supposed to go via Twellington, but I had to go via Auckland instead. Well, 2 flights in one, dude. Can't complain about that. Frankfurt lost to Bayern yesterday. It was 5-0 before the first half was over. Ouch. The PC's full of MSFS screenshots, kind of self-recording screenshots saying has some made later on. I mean, I do the same, Marco. My computer is full and full and full of flights and screenshots. A lot of these, well, I do refer to them because I use them as screenshots for my thumbnails. They all, eventually, find their way onto this. It's a good old Volanta. I mean, I recommend, if you don't have Volanta, dude, get to Volanta. That's where you share your screenshots too. Interesting. The flight was a U2, right? Not an EC. Give me 2 seconds. 54. U2 2286. Make sure that's the flight number. It's an easyJet Europe call sign, but it's not the flight number. So I'm wrong. Yeah, so that's what I've got. It's a U2 flight on easyJet Europe. How does an EC compare to it? Not available, so yeah, that is correct. I'll just change that around. So yeah, Echo Charlie, EC is the usual flight number for easyJet Europe, but I believe UK Bay and Legs do have the change of flight number just to keep the flying routing in place. Making decent progress right now. Flying across Europe, landing in Europe, landing in the UK in the next hour and 10 minutes or so. Right, let's have a look at the passengers, shall we? Haven't gone through the cabin yet. Any names you recognise, give us a shout, and we'll put their stats for you. Mix of British and Italian names for today. Number 4 I recognise, but it's not quite that.
In a few moments, we'll be starting our in-flight service. You'll be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Please look in your feedback for our list of complimentary
Yeah, no one's like.
available for a small charge.
You know, it's just what someone gives a shout, we have to put them, but far I can see, I think I can shout about at the moment. Has this sent to him for free? You can't, Don. It's all payware. It's all PMDG payware, unfortunately, so if you want the 737, you'll need to pay for it. I say PMDG payware, I don't recommend the other one, the Braddock. Do not recommend at all. That's what it's going without. Not too bad, Ori. Not too bad, how you doing? Welcome channel, welcome to the chat. 777, I do not recommend Captain Sim. Another one to avoid. Yeah, I mean, the 600 is only $35, so if you want a 737 that's fully functional and has all the bells and whistles, yes, it may be the least popular variant of the 737, the 600, because only few airlines flew it. But if you're not necessarily too fussed on the type of aircraft, which is not the 737, then yeah, 600, you can do a lot worse than that. Ultimately, it's the I say it like that. It's the poor man 737. It's the affordable 737. It's one that anyone could just pick up and fly. $77,800, same price as the 700, $70 to $75. Is 777 worth it? No, monkey, it's not. It's the cockpit system's gauges are all 747 gauges. Copy and paste to 747. So no, I'm sorry, dude. It's not very good. If you can avoid it, try to avoid it. Like I said, at some point soon, we're cruising altitude now. At some point soon, we'll have to put the approach procedure into Luton. This is land at 11:01. You can see the motor about an hour or so away from approach, but we just need to plug in our start in a minute. Yeah, I've only done one flight in the 777 there, monkey, and it was not a very good flight. It was not a very good flight. No, it sounds a bit odd. We love the RP50 style, missed all the PMG long haulers. I mean, the reason that. Thank you there very much to. Bus driver! It's been a while, man. It's been a while. How you doing? Cheers, dude. To tell Australian. It's been a while. Has been a while. Good day, fair fella. How you going? So far, so good, dude. So far, so good. So I'm off to work in a couple of hours, but always time for a bit of flight simming. Always a bit of time for flight simming. How are you doing? Not seen you in an age, dude. I mean, ultimately, Henry, it's kind of down to you what you're looking for. If you're willing to spend the grand, but you certainly won't get to quite the same visual effects as this. Is there 767? No, not yet. Not yet. And I can just fly to doing 757, but nothing yet for the 76, unfortunately. Yes, also got the Unibuild's A310 coming on the way. That's going to be released with the anniversary updates, which I'm very excited for. Quite a few good airplanes on that. DC-3 is quite interesting. So the first official helicopter flights as well, which should be pretty good. Hopefully Headwind can also use their own skills and expertise to kind of down to the back of that. There's a lot of stuff on the way with that anniversary updates. So I think one that's very exciting. Michael Scott, all praise to PlayStation. Unfortunately, PlayStation doesn't include well, Microsoft Flight's not on PlayStation because it's Microsoft products. All good down there, mate. Good, good. Everything alright. MSFS. I mean, I never said it was the most accurate. I said it's the most accurate for scenery. It's satellite the entire world. It's fantastic. Flight dynamics, X-Plane's better. I don't do that for a minute. Flight dynamics on X-Plane feel a lot better, a lot more realistic. When it comes to aircraft systems, depends on the aircraft you're flying, really. So something like the Zybo mods or tow lists on X-Plane, without shying anything on MSFS. And again, stuff like the Fenix and PMDG on MSFS will probably do quite a bit well with what the aircraft next flying. So the aircraft really depends on. But for visuals, MSFS wins. For flight dynamics and physics, X-Plane is king. And I'm not quite sure where accuracy comes into reliability, or where reliability even stands in anything. It's a flight simulator. What are you trying to rely on? Did they fix the memory leak? Yes, they did actually. They updated they fixed it about 6 months ago. Yeah, they fixed that a little while ago. And the upcoming sim update 10 is supposed to be even better when it comes to its reliability and frame rate. I see someone not paying attention to any of the updates logs that have been coming out. I don't have it on me, Marco. I'm still using Sim Update 9. I'll probably wait for the official release to come out, and then I'll probably pick up I'll pick up Sim Update 10 at that point. Because again, the thing with beta versions is that they can always be a bit shaky on occasion. I think one of the big problems in the last update last night was that some people reported missing textures on airports. So I'll wait for the official release to come out, and then I'll go for 10. But for now, currently still flying on 9. Like I say, even at this point, no problems, no issues. Right now we are in France, we left Switzerland behind. The nearest city to us is going to be Dijon, which is that city over there, that's Dijon. Our flight plan does take us actually overhead to Paris Charles de Gaulle, so I'll be able to spot that on the right hand side as we go overhead. At some point to slightly approaching to the Stansted. That's 737-700 at London City in Piccadilly, that's. Fair enough. Right, let's let this approach proceed, shall we? So I need. Get rid of the part shots now. Thank you very much. That's Navigraph. So yeah, directing from Bandra, I don't quite know about that. I don't think any chance that use Bandra as an entry point to the south. Mayfields. Do we use Mayfields as a reference array point? Let's have a quick look. Not really, but an unlug approach could potentially work for us. No, 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 and no. So, without change that to an unlug approach, let's look. Arrivals. It's going to be runway 25, and that's fixed. Yep, runway 25 is on use, so IS-25. Undug approach, is that an option for us? Yep, that is spot on. And straight to undug. Okay, this was Unity. insert that. Perfect. Some fixes for Echo Golf Whiskey 25. These is 1, 2, and 3. And we have a radius of 38,000 feet today. 380, 38, 369, 8. 24. So 24 plus 90. 114. 10 and 4. Has it just released, has it? Okay, right, well, I'll find some doing that tomorrow if I can. Alright, back down to confirms, and fully approach. Our meter. Estimated landing weight is going to be 60.8. 25. Dry conditions for the meter. Landing weight is 60.8. Use medium air brakes, max reversers, manual landing, flaps full. There's thrust speed on the way in, so that's fine. So weather at Luton, it's QNH 1030. Temperature right now is reporting at 18 degrees centigrade. Winds are 340, it's 8, gusting 18. I flew to Luton yesterday, so yeah, it's a bit windy out there today. It's a bit gusty. So I was prepared for that when we get our approach in. But it'd be nice to approach regardless, because you don't have any problems. Minimum landing today will be 60. Oh, this should be radio temperature of 132. Cool. Last thing I need to do is the approach on the navigation systems. I know in the past, Luton was a bit messy when it comes to their precision stars in MSFS. Hopefully, it should be a bit more sensible. Yeah, so if I go back to that's fine. Look for ourselves. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm happy with that. If I really wanted to, I could probably. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. 11:22 UTC arrival time. That's fine. Perfect. 20 quid, some more backs, not too bad that. Alright. BRB. Back in 2 seconds. Cool, so at this point in time, I'm going to head to Paris now. There's Paris, the capital. There's Charles de Gaulle. Welcome to the French capital. I've been to Paris twice already this year. I'm actually going for a third time in September. I'm not the biggest fan of the city. It's a nice city, Paris. I don't deny it's a nice city. It's not my favourite in the world, I won't lie. But as a connection point in Europe, it's easy to get to. There's loads of flights there, France, and Volanta for it. Also, I've got a few shows and events that take place here as well, so I'm actually going to go see KSI in Paris in September. So yeah, that's why I'm returning. The KSI show. I mean, I remember him in the Sidemen. Actually, I remember him from before the Sidemen became a thing. He was always the go-to YouTuber. Okay, KSI, he'd be into music, he does a bit of a shake-up, but he's starting to do all gaming. Sidemen, especially, all the game shows they do are fantastic. Therefore, sorry, it's a chance to go see him live. It's a chance to go see him live, so let's all that out. And yeah, going into September next month. Show September the 11th at like 8 PM on Sunday. Top percent for a few more minutes. Still got a little while to go though. Flight's progressing absolutely fine today. No complaints, no problems. How do you stop Fenix from overspeed at the top climb during the managed airspeed? By leaving it on auto throttle and check your flaps. But the A320 should automatically be managing his speed. So if it's not doing that, check your auto throttle. Make sure it's active. Buy set back from the supermarket, very good. Welcome Will's Aviation, how you doing? Welcome Tunnel, welcome to the chat, how you doing, dude? Now see the coast ahead of us. That to our left, actually, that's Paris Bouvet. That's Ryanair's go-to Paris airport. And again, never forget the song from Ryanair. We're just about to land in a place that you all know. You know it's not that central, but the fares are really low. But for 20 odd years we've been saying Beauvais is Paris. Paris? Where is Paris? 20 odd years of waiting for the chance to fly to an airport near the capital of France. Yet for 20 odd years we've been saying Beauvais is Paris. For 20 odd years we've been saying Beauvais is Paris. Great song. Again, that's official Ryanair from their Twitter account a couple of years ago. Nope, don't have update, beta 10 update. That's Gaskin, still on Sim Update 9. Still on Sim Update 9. I'll probably wait for the official release before I go up to 10. Flight's going well. Aircraft is good. Thumbs up from Drawyah. Right, so now approaching on top of descents. So I was prepared for our approach and landing. We're all plugged in now. The ILS is set to Luton's 3,000 feet, so set 3,000 onto the altitude here. Wait for us to hit out of the drop. Quickly configure auto intercom to allow us to communicate with the aircraft on their arrival. Runway 25. Hands up. So inbound from the south. Will be a star approach. Again, custom one. We're plugging ourselves. We need the Undug 1 November. Now let's approach descent. Send that swiftly now to Unicon. Activate that, and let's speak to passengers. Ladies and gentlemen, updates from the flight deck. We've just started descent into London Luton, and we'll land in approximately 12:31. So minutes. Landing time is 1. Yes, we're landing in approximately not an hour. It's way too far. UTC. It's going to take us an hour to make this approach. Seriously? Can't be. 11:31 UTC. It's a long lifetime, right? Yeah, we are. 12:30 UTC. That's time right now. That's correct. No, it's not. Oh yeah, it's again, starting times. Yeah, most flights don't quite understand time zones. According to this, landing in 50 minutes, 50 minutes. That seems way too long for. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, updates from the flight deck. We've just also sent into Luton, and we'll be landing in the next couple of minutes. Right now, an update on the weather for you. Right now, Luton reporting 90 degrees centigrade with no clouds, clear skies, it's a beautiful day. That's London today, so we should be on ground very soon. But once again, if you've enjoyed the flights so far on easyJets, if you need to use speed to now, as in the next few minutes, we'll be credit cabin for approach and landing. Therefore, I'm going to lock the toilet doors. But once again, thank you for flying with us today. We hope you enjoy the rest of our flights. Just crossing the news channel now. Our approach will take us over the centre of London to get you to the city on the way in. We're making a slightly northeasterly approach into the airport, make a loop around, and then bring ourselves back into land. Thank you. Now packets to catch up with that message. So far so good today, Rev. So far so good. Not sure when the ATR will release, but yes, we'll definitely do some Canary Islands binter operations. Also do a few agent operations as well. So yes, we'll definitely do some binter. I'll definitely do some. Sorry, not agents, Olympic and agent. Olympic and binter. We'll definitely be doing quite a few flights with, because again, it's beautiful scenery out there. Very, very pretty stuff. And so, just to explore. When it's Tenerife, I did say I was going to try and do a binter flight, but time just didn't work out for it. I'm sure plenty of opportunities to do it in the future. Just flights around. There's an airline itself, binter actually do really, really well operation. They've been there one of the fastest growing regional airlines in Europe. Quite a few water for a couple of years ago. And yeah, satisfaction for passengers also really, really good from them. So we'll definitely check it out. Lots of sense. So I'm still not quite sure where the hour is going to come from. Seems way too far. Get to Ozot for 11:02. So apparently it's going to take us half an hour to fly to the Ozot waypoint, which again seems excessive. Yes, I said approach to north of the airport. Not an hour long. Yes, my factory 764 for X11. Not sure, might check it out, might not. I haven't got any planned routes for it yet, but it's certainly an option. Yeah, the Aerosoft 330 is pretty good, but the headwind you've got at the moment, not terrible. So actually worth a look at if you're looking for 330 operations. Did one not that long ago actually. Did the Turkish Airlines flight, didn't we? Started off started for that cross Istanbul hop. We're going to Athens. Two 280 knots. Let's got room for it. There they go, that white spot in the middle there, that's London Heathrow Airport. That's Gatwick Airport. There, central London. Oh yes, the old Megapack 330. That was Virgin Atlantic flew, Virgin Atlantic from Gatwick to Barbados. It was a good flight. It was a longer one, but operationally very, very well, so... It's a shame Megapack disbanded, although I'll be there, I'll try to make a resurgence doing liveries again. Hopefully, because the aeroplanes obviously get more love their way. Yeah, a couple of weeks from now, it shall be filled with nothing more than Ryanair 738 tops. Just every single flight, 737, 737, Ryanair, Ryanair. We've flown a few Jet 2s, of course, because everyone loves a bit of Jet 2. But Ryanair, all of a sudden, become the predominant airline on this channel again. Welcome, Smitter from Milan, how you doing? Channel to chat. How you doing today, dude? So that's I've sent now into London, Luton. Into the UK, over the British airspace now. Just in case of continue our current approach as planned. Keep a very close eye on this clock right now because I still have no idea where it's getting some of these times from. There's no way we're an hour from Luton at this point. Top ETA. Oops. Just load some scenery up, give it a second. Yeah, the top ETA there, 10:54 Zulu, so 11:54 local time, that's in 10 minutes. I don't know what in this approach is being extended from 10 minutes to essentially now, what, 40 minutes? 50, 45 minutes? Right, so there we go. Yeah, I think it's just because it's loading the Heathrow and Gatwick scenery as well as central London, it's quite a lot for it to process here, so I guess it's catch up. Went in the UK. That took us around Eastbourne Bexhill, facing to our east, right to our west. Welcome, Edward. How you doing? Channel. Welcome to chat. How do you say, dude? Megpack A330, nope, unfortunately with TIFF that project has now been abandoned. There's no real chance that we'll see that one return anytime soon. London Gatwick. It's official, secondary airports. Points, we're Heathrow just ahead of us. City airport to my right as well, so should go on the screen, there we go. London Heathrow, London City. Star right now. Gee, better. Right on top of the airport itself. Coming across just the thresholds. 127 sides like that. Otherwise. Yeah, because this is the capital. I live somewhere in the city. Time UK right now is 11:51 AM. No, so PACX expects arrival is a bit off right now because we departed a bit late from Milan. So passengers are we're a little behind schedule, not by much, but it's a late departure out to Milan. Therefore, PACX is going to show the expected arrival. When passenger expects to land, not so much when they're estimates to land. Really a bit of satisfaction due to the late arrival. Had on to Finland, absolutely adored it out there, but I'm actually looking at going back in October again. But yeah, a little while ago I went to Finland, spent 6 days there, really enjoyed it. Hoping I'll try and do it again later this year, October, middle of October. 320,000. Airport probably keeping visit to us soon actually. Now for it, if I place my the motorways that I know, probably railway lines. Railway lines easy for me. Train tracks, spots. Straight away. It says London Luton, right there is our destination as well. Snooty slides out, that's our flight plan. Maybe try and get rid of box stuff, perhaps. It's tight now, but impossible. Probably I'm doing actually is just self-vectoring when it's actually waypoints. Continue on the approach path, continue on the descent path, and just kind of work way down to an appropriate altitude. Brakes out, yeah, that's fine. Check our descent at the moment. So we need to be at, so left Brooklyn's Park, should have been, well, in front of yeah, so definitely above where we need to be right now. So we get to Illock, do some south-vectored waypoints to get us into our approach path. Help spoilers, will it gain speed or will it descend its own path? No, it will hold the 280 knots, which is fine actually, that's fine. GT London Stansted now. There it is, London Stansted Airport. There's my favourite airport. Not massive, small enough to get around easily. Nice little terminal. Luton's not bad to fly from either. Luton's got a nice little crap place in the early parts of the departure lounge I do enjoy a couple of meals at. Time mapping 025 please. 17,000. About 10,000. Make another left-hand turn. I've boxed ourselves in a little bit. Wait to find approach to the airport. 10,000. And seatbelt signs come back on. Passengers, please return to your seats.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Return to your seats and fasten seatbelt.
Turn. 50. Also needs to look at slow down to 250 knots now. Also for the final approach. Up into 1030, set those now. There we go. Sets to 50 knots. Stairs out. Cabin crew, 10 minutes landing, 10 minutes.
We have begun our final descent into London. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in a full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat cushion.
And lights on. So those retracts. Return back to the airport. Should do us fine. Most left. 185. Sounds like a bit of the wind at the moment. Storm is brewing. So quick look at the winds. It's 300 at 8 knots, gusting 18. So yes, 8 knots, gusting 18. We've got a breeze from our approach today. Quick look at the direction as well. So it's not a full-on crosswind, but it's definitely coming in from a slight angle to my position. Yeah, 350 actually, yes. 350 now, 8 knots, gusting 18. 350, 8 gusting 18. So I was ready for that soon. In a moment, we'll make a right hand turn back onto the end of the glide slope. That'll be a direct approach into the. So yeah, going to skip hillock. Check out these 15 perhaps, yeah, 15 is the next waypoints. 20 miles now to hit that. Should hit 3,000 just beforehand as well, which is fine. Glide directs 2, let's bring it into that, shall we? Cabin caterer, prepare seats for landing. It was good, Aussie, it was good. Nice to get away for a couple more days. Then again, I'm going away for a couple of days every other week, so is it really a holiday for me now? Is it just part of my lifestyle? But it was good, it was good. FlightControlReplay up and running as well, so much landing from the passenger's perspective. Also change one thing as well actually. No one's flying today to it was Corfu he's off to, yes, Corfu. Today, not the 8th. Tend to be quite a butter today, but that not with what we're fighting at the moment. Need more margarine on this occasion. Just confirm. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Just 230 knots. Nope, no an idio speed. That's under. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. That's 1. definitely windy. Definitely windy. Again, landed Luton last night, or yesterday morning. Again, definitely felt the wind pushing around on that flight. Short final. Throttle. He blasted towards the last couple of Luton approach. Come on, aeroplane. It's just a bit of wind. Just a bit of wind. Use a freeware flights not 2 from Milan, Wendell. Use a freeware from flights not 2. Right, let's do this, shall we? Hand cam. Reduce to 200 knots. And lights up the runway on the L nav. There's the sights. As soon as we're on the straight, no clouds comes on, and it offers itself into land. We'll be manual landing today. Not going to use us land on this weather, so we're going to have a bit of fun on the not a very short final. Kind of just those small adjustments. Keep that aircraft steady. Keep it a straight line. If I need to go around is always an option. For now, try my best to keep onto the approach. Let's now local eyes set. On the approach mode, as soon as that diamond hits, we are in golden. So brakes to medium. Just to 180 knots. That's 2. Miles, gear down, 16 knots. Then the aircraft take control. That's full. Right, it's approach the 4 mile mark. Stop ground checks. Gear down, 3 greens. Flaps set, spoilers armed, brakes set, cabin secure. Landing clearance is assumed. Gearing checks is complete. Quite happy with my Thrustmaster Warthog Red. My brother has the TCA Airbus. The Warthog, I mean, the TCA Airbus is plastic. This is proper metal. This is a proper hard metal unit. Very, very good on the hand. Feels really good, and for many, probably the best home joystick you can possibly get in Flight Sim. How's Fenix compared to others? It's very, very good Aussie. Very, very good. I do like it a lot. Right, so shall we? Yeah, very, very heavy winds today, Goose Goose. A lot of work to take off on this, keeping our aircraft stable this approach today. That's the fun in it. That's the fun in it. Alright, cost 1,000. I deactivated my aeroplane.
$500. 100 above. Minimum
Let's continue.
Flight slow.
40, 30, 20. Retard.
Throttles. Reverse set. $80 knots. 60 knots versus cut. Brakes released. Vacate to the right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to London
The
Luton.
local time is 12:14 p.m. and it's currently about 90 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have been hidden
Vacate
during
to the right. Well, that went a bit smoother than I thought it would have. No complaints from me there. No complaints from me there. And lights off. AP we can start. Text lights set. Okay, the compass. And transponder off. Make our way over to the passenger terminal. Get ourselves into stand. Overall, not a bad flight. That's not a bad landing. Welcome to Luton, guys. Let's get rid of the hand cam. Follow the taxiway around towards the gate. Also announced on Unicom we have vacated the runway. That we are passing to the gates. That's fine, thank you. This is I've not changed the description. Sorry, okay, I need to change that. I'm using UK 2000 Luton. Senior today, UK 2000. Sorry, I'll change the description when the stream ends. Sorry, Rev. Thanks for letting me know. Whoops. Yeah, this is UK 2000. Using for Luton Airport. Lovely scenery. This one of UK 2000's better ones than MSFS. I mean, UK 2000 around for years now. They've been doing really good stuff. MSFS and their sceneries have certainly aged a bit now, but Luton, I'd say one of their best on the platform. Don't forget, we have got a replay as well to watch. Like that downloading from the passenger perspective. Do stick around for that. The other Monaco hangars. These airlines are even operating anymore. There we go. We'll find ourselves. He stands here, I think. Stands 8. That will do me fine. So the landing lights, that blinds the ground crews. Next light even. X-Lane 12, yes, should be a really good epic. Very excited for that one. Definitely day one purchase for me. As soon as it comes out, picking it up and give it a good flight. Cool. Upright sets. AP bleed switch. Engines off. Seatbelts off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to London Luton. Our time right now is 20 past 12. We did arrive around 50 minutes late, so I apologise for that. Slight late departure out of Milan, but we have made it here. 90 degrees great, with clear blue skies all around. We thank you FlyLive easyJet. We hope you enjoyed the flights on board today, and we hope to see us again in the very near future. Camera crew, this one also cross check please. Enjoy the rest of your journeys. Bye bye. So the beacon lights off, ground crews now start moving into the aeroplane. Start reboarding, yes. Phoenix. Ground services. Open, 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 open. Unit available, set that's APU off. There you have it. Welcome to London. Good flight that. Good flight. Really enjoyed it. Passengers start disembarking from PAX now, so they will start making their way off the aeroplane. Again, a little bit behind schedule, which means satisfaction will drop a little bit as a result, but for the most part, not the worst flight ever. Right, U2 2286, A320 from Milan to London. Part time 1 hour 40, planned departure 29 past 33, plan arrival 59 under 14. So yeah, we're about 50 behind schedule. 1834 passengers, 76% satisfaction, landing rate 32 feet per minute, watch time 155. So very soft landing that, very soft landing. Overall though, pretty positive from the passengers. Let's have a look at the reports in detail. Feel free to do so with the link in that drop in the chat. And then we'll have got a replay. So let the load up, there you go. That's our passenger reports. Discounts from IVAO now, thank you. Well, we had a few comments on Unicron, but it was probably quite morning this Saturday. But hey, we get some, we don't get some. Not the end of the world. Finish recording the replay, so that's going to stop in the background. And let's actually prepare the aircraft now for its replay. So, panel states says it's to ready, it's the active. Doors. The aircraft secure. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Right. My one gripe with this airplane, the cargo doors just don't seem to want to stay closed. But they open again. I don't know why. Mass imbalance. Let's just cancel. It's not doing anything. It just decides it wants to open it on its own.
Cockpit to ground. This is ground.
Force them shut. There we go. Nope, they've opened again. Got it. Right, let's do a replay.
Roger, pushback cancelled.
Right. So start off with a behind the wing view. Your best landing rate was minus 46 at Helsinki Malmi on the Baron, very good. I think my best landing rate was positive 100s or something somewhere in South America a little while ago. So the runway was an uphill sloped approach, so we actually made a very smooth touchdown. Here we go, nice and steady in the easy 320. And Luton like that as well, the runway, this side 25 side, it's an upwards incline, so you're having to land on the upward facing runway. Definitely see it's a little bit of work keeping the aircraft steady on this approach. Small adjustments stop it from rocking side to side too much. But it's the ground effects that really kicks in towards the end there. Did you also fly to Luton as well, Droplex? So you saw that screenshot of you flying overhead of us in Milan, us landing at the same airports. Shame you didn't use IVAO, dude. We've seen each other for most of that flight. Yeah, very short final in. Keeping those adjustments going. And touchdown. On Navigraph charts worth it? Yes, I'd say so. I would say so. The wing status doesn't move. A320 wing's quite strong, Pedro. There's not much movement on the A320 wing. They're a lot thicker and bulkier than that of the Boeing 737. The 737 wings shake a lot, they flex a lot, but the A320, They're very, very sturdy wings, these. Don't move around too much. From the left-hand side. I know, we're 15 minutes late, Blur. We're not on time today. Next one will flight summits, not too sure yet. It depends when I get a day off work, basically. I'd like to do on soon, but unfortunately the answer is I don't know. I do not know. As soon as I know, I'll be sure to schedule something. We're doing a 787, haven't done that in a while now. We will get some log calls in September though, because again I'm flying to American Raw Live to get some premiere log calls going, 748 times up. Honestly, not bad landing there. Even the centre line was pretty much spot on there. Yeah, that was a really good landing that. One more view, this one from the side of the runway. Yeah, once final approach. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So, yeah, that was everything on the flight today. That was the Fenix 320 on the flight from Milan to London Luton. easyJet colours, very good flight overall. Very, very smooth landing here at Luton today. Yeah, really can't complain, can I? So, back in tomorrow, we can try to fly the 737-600 again. Might do a Heritage Scandinavian Airlines flights. Or maybe WestJet, we'll see actually. Now, WestJet's great for the evenings. So I'll be showing tomorrow morning. I'm working the evening, so it's a morning flight, but just up in Europe. In America for the evenings. But yes, overall, very good flight. I'm very, very pleased with it. So, yeah. Do take care of yourselves, guys. If you'd like to enjoy the stream, do subscribe if you're not already. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon for some more flights in action. I'm not sure about removing the GPU there, KM Spotter. It should just be case using the FMS to move it around. Right, take care. Have a good one. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye.